You check your blood pressure, 120/80. Perfect. Your doctor says, all good. But deep down, you know something isn't right. You still feel dizzy, weak, and tired all day. Sometimes, when you stand up, the room spins for a second. Sometimes, your heart races even when you're resting. And sometimes, you just feel drained, as if someone quietly pulled the plug on your energy. You sit on the bed, trying to take a deep breath, wondering, how can my reports be fine, but I still feel so off? You're not alone. Thousands of people over 60 feel the same confusion every day. So if your BP is normal, then why do you still feel unwell? Is it your heart, your brain, or something even more hidden, something that doctors rarely explain? Stay with me, because by the end of this video, you'll discover the real reason why normal blood pressure doesn't always mean healthy circulation, and what you can do, starting tonight, to bring your energy, balance, and confidence back. When most people talk about blood pressure, they think of it as just two numbers, systolic and diastolic. But here's the truth. Your body doesn't care only about those numbers. It cares about blood flow, how well oxygen and nutrients actually reach your brain, heart, and muscles. A normal BP reading can hide three silent problems. Weak heart pumping, especially in older adults with stiff heart walls. Narrowed arteries that block smooth flow. And low blood volume, not enough fluid circulating. That's why you can have perfect numbers on the screen, but your cells are still starving for oxygen. And when your brain doesn't get enough oxygen, you feel dizzy. When your muscles don't get enough blood, you feel weak. When your heart doesn't get enough rest between beats, you feel exhausted. Some people even describe it as a foggy tiredness that no amount of sleep can fix. But that's just one layer. There's a second, even more hidden cause, and most people never realize it until it's too late. Have you ever noticed that your dizziness gets worse when you stand up quickly after sitting or lying down? That's called orthostatic hypotension, a fancy term for your pressure drops when you stand. Even if your BP looks normal when you're sitting, it might crash by 20 to 30 points when you stand, starving your brain of oxygen for a few seconds. You might grab a wall or chair, take a deep breath, and wait for the feeling to pass, thinking it's just age catching up. But it's not. It's your circulation struggling to adjust. Many people don't know this is happening because they only check BP sitting down. This hidden drop explains why you feel lightheaded after standing, sudden fatigue after showering, or even blurred vision for a few seconds. But here's the shocking part. Sometimes, your medication is making this worse. If you're on blood pressure medicine, like Telmisartan, Amlodipine, Losartan, or diuretics, listen carefully. These medicines are life-saving, but in some cases, they can over-relax your blood vessels or reduce your blood volume. That means your BP monitor shows perfect numbers, but your body is running on low fuel. That's why after taking medicine, some people feel tired, dizzy, or weak. It's not just low pressure, it's low circulation. Doctors call this a hemodynamic mismatch. In simple words, your numbers look right, but your organs aren't happy. So what can you do if your medicine makes you feel worse? Don't stop it. But here's the smart way to check what's really happening. Here's a simple two-step home test you can do tonight. No lab, no doctor visit. Measure your BP while sitting calmly. Then stand up and measure again after 1 minute. If the top number drops by more than 20 points, or the bottom number drops by more than 10, your body may be struggling with postural blood flow. This small test can reveal what many people miss for years. If your numbers drop, tell your doctor. It could mean your medication needs timing or dose adjustment. You're not weak. You're just undercirculated. But even if your numbers stay stable, your symptoms might still persist. So what else could be draining your energy? Sometimes, weakness and dizziness don't start in the arteries. They start in your blood itself. If you have low hemoglobin, iron, or B12 deficiency, your blood pressure can look normal, but your oxygen delivery is poor. Your brain and heart are running, but like a car with dirty fuel, it's inefficient. You feel tired, breathless after mild effort, or dizzy when bending down. That's why older adults should check hemoglobin, ferritin, and B12 levels regularly. Sometimes, a small supplement or diet correction restores full energy. Eggs, leafy greens, fish, and lentils can make a big difference. And don't forget hydration, because even a mildly dry body behaves like a car running low on oil. Here's another silent reason your BP looks fine but you feel weak: chronic mild dehydration. As we age, the brain's thirst signal becomes weaker. So older adults often drink too little water, thinking they're fine. It doesn't take much. Even a 1-liter deficit can slow down circulation. Dehydration reduces your blood volume. Your heart has less fluid to pump, meaning oxygen supply drops, especially to your brain. You might notice dizziness when bending down, headache by evening, or tired legs when walking. But here's the twist. Many people who are dehydrated are also told to limit salt. And without enough salt, water doesn't stay inside your bloodstream. So what's the safe middle ground? Salt isn't the enemy. For some seniors, especially those with low BP symptoms, too little salt can worsen dizziness and weakness. If your doctor allows, a small pinch of salt in water, or salted buttermilk in the morning, can help retain fluid and stabilize pressure. But never do this without checking your kidney health and medical advice. Sometimes the simplest fixes, water, salt, nutrients, are what restore balance when everything else looks normal. Let's bring everything together. Blood pressure is just a number, but circulation is a living process. If your arteries are stiff, your blood is thick, or your heart is weak, your organs suffer, even when your BP monitor smiles back at you. That's why improving circulation is the real key. Walk daily for 20 minutes. Keep your legs elevated for 10 minutes in the evening. Eat magnesium-rich foods like pumpkin seeds, spinach, and almonds. Avoid smoking and excess caffeine. Practice slow breathing for 2 minutes before sleep to calm your nervous system. Small habits like these slowly train your blood vessels to stay elastic and responsive. You'll start feeling lighter, steadier, and more alive, even if your BP never changes. Your confidence will return, your mind will feel clearer, and the fog that once scared you will slowly lift. So the next time you check your BP and see a perfect number, don't stop there. Ask yourself, is my blood actually reaching my brain and muscles? Because your true health isn't what your monitor shows, it's how your body feels every moment. And in our next video, we'll uncover the next hidden danger: why your blood pressure drops after taking medicine, and how to fix it safely. Because sometimes, what looks safe on the screen can quietly harm your heart. Science. Calmly explained.